We are backstage. UFC 230 has just wrapped up, and I am joined by the double champion, Daniel Cormier. Daniel, as you walked out here, you don't even look like you were in a fight. How do you feel?
I feel great. You know, he kicked me once on my leg, and I kind of checked it, but it caught me on the meaty part. It's a little bit sore, and he punched me in the eye one time, and it's really red. You know, so he was a big, powerful guy, but I mean, I just kind of understood that there's, you know, I'm an analyst. You know, I'm a commentator, so I break these guys down and understood his tendencies, and that's how I was able to get him down so easily.
Yeah, your wrestling was obviously on point, as it always is. But going into this, I mean, was that the game plan? Just avoid anything on the feet because of his punching power?
Well, it wasn't avoided. It was like if we were forced into it, then I would have done it. But it's like we weren't forced into standing. You know, we kind of were able to implement exactly what we wanted to implement. I mean, that first takedown was pretty simple. And then I just switched up the second takedown. And then the third takedown, he was doing a good job, but he was putting so much weight on his heels that I was able to just pick him. So it's just levels of wrestling. I just keep giving him different things to think about.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you've fought big guys before. You're not a stranger to heavyweight wrestling and MMA. Is there something different about fighting a guy that cuts to heavyweight?
They're big and strong, but I mean, they're a little bit slower, you know, and on the ground, it doesn't really matter. You know, it doesn't matter if they're strong, and if they hit hard, you know, on their backs, it's different, you know. So, and if there's anything, it actually plays to your advantage being able to move, because the big guy doesn't move as well on his back. So, yeah, it makes it a little easier.
Yeah, you know, you've competed here in the Garden in wrestling, but what was it like for you to walk out, to have your hand raised in the world's most famous arena, this historic place?
It was awesome, Megan. I mean, I got a plaque from the Madison Square Garden the other day that said, Daniel Cormier, part of the world's greatest arena's history since 2003. And it was me on the mat wrestling. And then me, it's going to be an action shot from tonight. I'm going to replace the picture that was there. But it's truly an honor to compete here and to be victorious here.
You do it all, Daniel, and I know that you have all these fights that could happen for you in two different divisions. Because you had this fight and the UFC says, hey, Daniel, it's your choice. You get to kind of determine your path moving forward. What does it look like for you?
I don't know. Right now it's becoming the double champ and the WWE champ at the same time by beating Brock Lesnar. He just better bring that new belt he just won when he comes. Don't come empty-handed, Brock. It's rude to come without a bottle of wine or actually a belt. Bring your belt.
All right, fair enough. Vacation in the works, or are you going right back to analyst work? Because I feel like you never stop working.
I have practice at Gilroy High School on Monday. You know, we have our hydration tests on Thursday, so all my kids got to get their weight down so that we can hydrate and wrestle at the weights we need to be at. It's Coach. Coach is talking, boys. Get your weight down.
Yeah, you heard him, and I don't want to mess with Coach. Well, congratulations, Daniel. It's a pleasure to watch you compete and perform, and, of course, speak to you all the time. Work side by side. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Megan. I appreciate it.